The Spartan Trifecta, a badge of honor earned by pushing your mind, body, and spirit. To obtain the trifecta, you must complete a 3-mile sprint course, 8-mile super course, and the ultimate test of endurance, the half-marathon beast course, all within 1 year. With a sprint and a super under my belt, I set my sights on the final challenge, the beast. The final piece of my obstacle course racing journey is waiting to be conquered. But let's rewind. We had just completed the Greek Peak Winter Sprint, enjoyed a trip to New York, and were traveling through Canada to get home. That's when we got the call. Get home now. The borders are closing and a quarantine will be enforced to slow the spread of COVID-19. We hurried home, but everything had changed. Restaurants, gyms, and other non-essential businesses were all shut down. Work became focused on transporting and treating COVID patients. Full isolation suits were standard attire, and learning the most effective way to decontaminate quickly was a struggle. Life was a cycle of COVID transports, decontamination, and isolation. Weeks became months. The rest of the racing season was canceled, and there was no end in sight. But standards don't change. Spartan isn't just a race, it's a lifestyle. I can't control COVID. I can't control work. But I have control over how I choose to respond, and I choose to be unbreakable. January, I set my own challenge. Push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, and squats. Zombie run home front workouts, and running. More running than I had ever done, culminating in my own do-it-yourself Spartan sprint. Then a light appeared at the end of the tunnel. We had a date. Spartan races were back on, with the Ohio Beast scheduled for June 5th. The best motivator is a date with something challenging on your calendar. And with the date on the calendar, training started in earnest.
So it just snowed 14 inches yesterday. It's snowing again right now. I think today's gonna be a fun run. Well, that was a challenge, but expectations don't change just because the weather does. Well, that's the sidewalk, so I'm running it on the road. 6 miles into an 8-mile run. Longest run so far this year. Woo! It's the last day of February, and if you can't tell, my attire's a little different. That's because it's 60 degrees today.
The road to the beast is now clear, but the next stop is this month, the Equinox Ultra Challenge.